Hello, friends of Komodo. Welcome back. Friends of price charts, just friends of crypto and friends of value. Friends, friends of atomic swaps, real atomic peer-to-peer decentralized swaps. Friends of patience, friends of determination, friends of persistence, friends of deferral of gratification, friends of the long view, welcome. Yes, it's I, Giuliano, me. It's me, 28. Yeah, it's 28th of May, UTC midday. And, on a day like today with a lot of red, a lot of uncertainty in the short term, I would like to look at a KMD chart of the Binance exchange, KMD BTC. Yeah. And, okay, firstly, at this point right now, I'm not even concerned KMD USDT because if KMD BTC is not going up, then might as well hold BTC. No, I don't mean short term, whatever. Short term trading in and out, that's fine. Oh, look, we're back over 10,000 Satoshis in the R, but intraday, who knows? We're still under the $4 in the USDT and banging still at 36,000 roof to 37 floor. There you go, friends of Pirate Chain, friends of Bitcoin and cryptos in general, welcome. Yeah, friends of indicators, lagging indicators, welcome. We have here this monthly chart of Binance. We're missing all this data back here, not all, well, yes, all, and it's not much. It goes halfway of the year. It's enough, 6 months, let's say, roughly, maybe, actually maybe 8. Okay, doesn't matter. We can check. We can really, if you want to look, you look on the Bittrex chart, has more data because Binance wasn't around then, and KMD was trading on Bittrex. All right, so then what are we really saying? What am I really saying here? Okay, fine. We had this, like there was a big up and down and up and down. So much pain and angst. And, oh my God, right? Good. So now the question is, what's going on? What's going on? What are some things? Well, here are some things. Here's what I'm noticing. Okay. Firstly, a lot of the information is not even available. All these moving averages don't have enough data for it. But the volume is going to come into interesting play here. We have a bit of Bollinger Band activity. Thank you. That's going to give us a bit of idea. Ichimoku, we have the lagging, so that'll be cool. It'll see, if you look more, or friends of Ichimoku will probably tell you this lagging span here will, when above the price level, will indicate a lot of strength relative to, let's say, when it's below, and then it's a lot of confusion when in. So anyway, that's coming. It's many months ahead. Let's say that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's say in a year we'll be roughly around here. Okay. So what are we thinking here? All right, we're thinking this. This is what when I say we, I mean me. None of this is financial advice. Just some thoughts to share with my friends of Komodo platform. Yes, special shout outs to CA333, looking good in that update video. I'm liking the sound of all the work you are all doing. Shout outs to everyone who's making something happen. Shout outs to Spacecoin. Get some love on Spacecoin, baby. And just all of the projects working on Komodo platform technology. Okay, what's all this squiggliness, all these lines and all of that? Well, let us first, I guess, hide the drawing tools. Okay, we've got our Bollinger Band. Let's talk Bollinger Band, volume, RSIs, MACD, okay, MACD, RSI. So let's say Bollinger Band first. All right, we've got this squeezing happening, right? It was wide squeeze. It was from high to low. This is a huge move, okay? Understand if you don't see it yet, this was a massive move. And if you're talking intra-month play, we're talking, and if we're talking even before, this is only in the end of 2017, beginning of 2018. The BTC price was also super high in the 2017 timeframe when there was that alt season in the spring. Now, this narrowing signals a winding up of energy, and that energy will at some point fire off. Now, doesn't mean it's going to happen anytime soon. Right here is 2022. Okay, can you think ahead to 2022 yet, January? Okay, what are you doing on New Year's Eve, 2021 to 2022? Well, whatever. So that's a long time, enough time away, but it's still short time away. Watch, when we come back 1st of January, 2022, it'll be a fun day, and we will say, hey, remember back in May? Now, hopefully I remember that, but it doesn't matter. Here's the point. This narrowing is happening, and the likelihood is the edge would be to the upside here. Okay, now we're talking super long term, right? So this is the point. It's like zooming out and really caring about a bit of a longer term view and understanding that these price levels not so big of a deal. It's just about accumulation. This is the point of accumulation. Okay, so let's move to volume. Great. In this time period, a lot of alts were pumping up. Okay, KMD was kind of sideways and getting ready to pump here. Look at the volume that came in this month to accumulate, and even before that, some good healthy volume here. Okay, and all the selling volume is pretty low here. Back here, it wasn't time. It started getting time. You see a rise in buying volume, selling volume staying low. Okay, a lot of selling volume here, capitulatory volume right here. You see that down to here, and then here is accumulatory volume. And now look at this. Look at this accumulation volume here. Whereas in that time when the BTC was running, remember, this is a BTC chart. So even the KMD dollar price could have been going up, but that's not the point. The point being here, so against BTC, all of the alts have this down move, but a lot of them start from higher, so maybe they end up being flat. Well, a lot of them also do drop below these summer 2020 lows. So this is one of them, and bang, like so far down, but it was not really significant selling volume compared to buying volume. And then look at the buying volume. This is phenomenal. And now people are taking profits, I imagine. This volume candle is people, basically taking profits during this downturn. Well, profits might not even be the thing. It could just be people, for whatever reason, on the sell side. Okay, so they're on the sell side. So we do have big sell volume, and that's good. That's health. That's fine. Get some new players in or consolidate more or whatever that be, right? Shout outs to well, no, let's not name names here. All right. And so here we are. That's kind of where we are. Okay, so that's what we're thinking. And then let's look at look at this MACD. It's like we're at the depths of the ocean. I mean, it is an abyss, so it could go down very far, but this electric eel going to evolve as we rise up to this zero level. Now imagine this is September of 2022 at this cross point at the zero level here. If we were to basically trend September of 2022, 2023 is just like 4 months away. So this is the type of time frame to remember, okay? On average. Doesn't mean that there won't be massive spikes and then massive dumps, but that's the question now. So all of you friends of price action, all of you quote unquote investors, by the way, none of this financial advice ever, even the life advice or whatever advice, like staying hydrated and moving around and breathing well and cultivating yourself and your relationships, that sort of thing. Don't take it if you don't want, but you're here, so thanks for being here, and thanks for liking these videos, and thanks for making any comments you make. So if you want ups, you're going to have your downs. Yeah, of course. So do you want to? That's why all you friends of deferral of gratification, all you friends of patience, all you friends of confidence, really, true confidence and esteem, okay, self-esteem and esteem in this Komodo platform and technology and community and what's being developed and built for the long term, no doubt, is, you friends, these are the times to just remember that, because we might want a massive pump, but then recognize there's going to be the pain of the dump. Now, if you're good at trading and that kind of thing, yeah, of course, volatility is your friend. And the bigger the volatility, the upside and the downside, the more you can benefit from that. Okay, so that's one idea. But then all of you bitchers, whiners, and complainers that come out of the woodworks, and friends of those bitchers, whiners, and complainers, you know, and enemies of those bitchers, whiners, and complainers. All right, all of that. Just recognize what's going on there. Okay, recognize your own psyche. Recognize what's going on as best as you can, and seek out the wisdom of the community that you surround yourself with. Look at this RSI, relative strength index. It is nicely flat. You can even actually see the price moves in the RSI. It's so cool. This is literally the price moves of the RSI. Okay, although interestingly, we're quite high. But anyway, but it's the same shape. So look how flat and low and sideways we are. 2023 is just here. This is a lot of time. This is nearly, this is what, a year, 2 years, nearly, right? Nearly, whatever, 1.5 years. So let's say another 1.5 years reflectively about 2023. So, you know, there's just time is on our side for sure. Okay, volume is telling us a great story right now about what's happening in terms of accumulating, and this disbursement is good. All right, so now let's draw some things in here. Bang. So what do we have? This is these pink arrows. Okay, the idea is at some point you're going to revert to the mean. All right, it's always a reversion to the mean. It's like any natural system. Do you want them a high gain and high pain function, or do you want a slow grow function? That's what it comes down to. And then recognize what you have, and then recognize what decisions you're making. And even the slow grow function will go its up and downs, and these will go its up and downs, but they're of a different quality and nature. And personally, I'm thinking slow grow. It just makes sense with this resistance activity, with the awareness of Komodo and all of that. It's just, it makes sense. And I think that's I like it in a way. It's healthy. It's to our benefit. Whoever knows about this, accumulate the shit out of it if that's what you like to do, you know? And you know, the beauty is you already use it. You already use it for what it's for, which is transacting, of course, just like any crypto or any coin to power the network and all of that jazz. But yeah, you can use it to atomic swap so easily. I mean, it's so fun. I hope you're having fun with Komodo. You know, Komodo to Rick, Komodo to Morty, Rick to Morty. That's my favorite love triangle. Okay, so yeah, that's the idea. What kind of ride do you want to ride? What kind of growth do you want to see? And you know, these are just ideas. This doesn't mean that in November 2022, this is where we're going to be. This is just based on the current potential trend that we're following here out of the gate from this, right? Yeah, who knows? More likely there will be the higher impulse and decline activity overall, but maybe it's on a smaller scale like we see here, or maybe, yeah, it's on a bigger scale. Now, if this were to be real, if we're really thinking of levels, we're probably thinking more these levels on the shorter term, these levels of like 20,000. And when we look at actually at the Ichimoku stuff on weekly levels and such, we see that these levels do make sense too. But of course, price level, of course, is the number one, and no doubt that's what it does. So yeah, there's your Komodo thoughts for the day, the week, the month, the year. Going back into this sucker right here, it's like, this is April of 2023 on this trajectory. And this looks like a steep trajectory, but this is a monthly chart. Understood? I don't know. That's where my thoughts are going these days. Same thing here. It's like, yeah, fine. If we go all the way up here, it's that's fine. But then are you recognizing this? Are you remembering this? Do you want this? Is a lot of months. I don't know if it would go all the way down there though, but you know what I'm saying. Am I just, is the horse dead now and am I just kicking it more? I should stop then. I mean, it kind of hurts right now. My foot. All right then. Share your thoughts in the comments, friends. You want to look at something short term? Let's look on the weekly now. Sorry, weekly, short term, relatively. Okay, that's where we start getting, okay, there's that cloud we mentioned, friends of Ichimoku. So we could play that whole cloud all the way to the top and get rejected. But that's and I mean, that could make sense because then that would allow us the long, slow decline, because this type of energy to get through a cloud all the way to the resistance and down, that would be rough. Might not make it all the way, might only make it to the 15,000 level. Anyway, that is what it is. So what are we doing? We're looking more closely. Interesting fractal action. So on this side of things, we've gone to the other end. We had the narrowing and we had the pump, and now we're getting our down dump. Now we're making it down to the 20 period average. Are we going to stay above it? I think this is a great time for testing the 20 period average and continuing higher. That would be lovely. Alternatively, below the cloud, below that cave top, underground, underwater. Yeah, this seems more fun. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, something like that. Let's go there. I know that's where we all want to go, right? Yeah, let's go. Let's go drill a hole through that cloud. Let's fly through that cloud. All right. Okay, friends, that's about it. It would be nice, though, we could get the cross of these 20-week moving average, a 50-week moving average. That would be a good start. And then maybe sideways a bit through there, gather some power, some momentum, and then above 100, and then let those recalibrate into a more bullish formation, and then onward and upward. Yeah. Okay. Overall, looking decent on the weekly chart. I mean, yeah, could go either way. Again, so the weekly did its thing where it went up and then it came down. We could see this on a monthly too, like, you know, where we're down here and coming up, hit it up and then come back down and then go up, whatever, who knows, right? These are long-term ideas here, and the charts are showing us stuff about the future potentially. I like that idea. Okay, on a daily time frame. Oh, let us, friends of Japanese candlesticks, I know you want to see some of this action. So there you go. Okay, does that satisfy your inklings? Cool. Let's go to the daily. We'll keep the Japanese candlestick. Bang it out. Interesting cloud action. Couldn't manage. Maybe on the next run we'll break through. It is green, so that would be a nice to get above it. We are, well, we did cross those daily moving averages here, the 20 or the 50, but that's okay. We can support at this 100. Wow, that would be nice. But even more importantly, let's get our retest proper of on the longer term of the 200 period average, which is right here, which will hopefully confluence with this kind of area here. And then we're good. That would be awesome. That would be great. Confirm that sucker, regain a bullish formation and off to the next one. That would be a fun time. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it for daily thoughts. Let's, yeah, who knows on these things right now. Look, you see how small we are, like how insignificant these movements are compared to before. You see now where we are, we're just chilling, we're chilling. This was good accumulation time right here. That was those nice volumes of green candles on the monthly. Well, actually even before that, because these are just weeks. So they were like 4 months of that volume. So yeah, this is like basically from here, from below, and then we had before. So this is an interesting looking situation, friends. And I'm gonna leave you with that on the chart deal. I'm going to remember if BTC is gonna, I mean, if the dollar value, forget about it right now for me. if this is not going up, what's the point of even holding it other than using it? Well, see, there you go. That's the beauty of it, is it's got its utility. I don't understand how sometimes people say also, it needs utility. Anyway, forget about it. I am also such an amateur and I really don't know much, but it's nice to learn from all of you people who are just sharing, just like everybody else. It's a beautiful community atmosphere and I love it. Shout out to all the pirate friends. I can't wait for those Z atomic swaps. Woot woot. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, none of this is advice again. And I'm leaving you at that. Daily chart, Komodo platform. Let's see what the weekend brings. And then next week, we'll see what that brings too. Awesome. Yeah, see. Before we head out of here, just a reminder, there are some apparels here of Komodo logo. And they're relatively, I would say, fair price. It's not for profit in that sense. I'm not trying to make money off this stuff. It's really just to try and get that out there, get an opportunity for people to wear some of this gear when, yeah, when it's warm, or when you need to be warm, I should say, when you want to be comfortable. And yeah, alrighty then. Friends of Komodo platform. Love, peace, happiness. Take care, friends.